Good morning, Whittier. I'm Jade Gaslam.
And I'm Ethan Rodriguez.
And welcome to WETV.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the Whittier Wildcat Pledge. Ready? Begin.
I am a Whittier scholar. I am respectful. I am responsible. I am safe. I always do my best and I strive for excellence.
Our November survival skill is staying on task. Here are the steps you need to take. Step 1. Think about the steps necessary to complete the task. Step 2. Focus all your attention on the task. Step 3. Stop working only when instructed. Step 4. Ignore distractions from others.
Now it's time for some interesting Thanksgiving facts from Miss Hoffman's class.
Did you know that there was no turkey on the menu at the first Thanksgiving in 1621?
No turkey! Imagine how Thanksgiving would be like without a turkey!
You're right. What would it be like?
Hey, that's true. Anyways, we don't have school on Monday. Do you know why?
No, why?
It's Veterans Day, silly. Check out this video from the History Channel.
You probably know that every year on November 11th, Americans celebrate Veterans Day to honor the millions of men and women who have served or are serving in the nation's armed forces. But bet you didn't know the whole story behind the holiday. For starters, it wasn't originally called Veterans Day, but Armistice Day, to commemorate the truce signed between the Allies and Germany in World War I on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918. The first Armistice Day in the U.S. was celebrated on November 11th, 1919. All business was suspended for 2 minutes starting at 11 a.m., and parades and public gatherings were held to commemorate the occasion. Later, America also began honoring its unknown soldiers on Armistice Day, a tradition that continues today. At 11 a.m. every Veterans Day, a color guard ceremony represents all branches of the military at the Tomb of the Unknowns in Arlington National Cemetery. In 1954, the name was changed to Veterans Day, following a national campaign to have the day honor all veterans, not just those who served in World War I. And did you know, for 7 years, Veterans Day was actually celebrated in October? In 1968, Congress moved Veterans Day to the fourth Monday in October so that government employees could enjoy a long weekend. But in 1975, President Gerald Ford returned Veterans Day to November 11th due to the historical significance, and that's where it sits on the calendar today. And do you know the difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day? Both of them honor those men and women who have served in the military, but Memorial Day honors America's war dead, while Veterans Day honors all American veterans, living and dead. The U.S. Census Bureau estimates that there are currently over 21 million living military veterans in the United States. More than 16 million of these served during times of war, while 5.5 million served during peacetime only. So this Veterans Day, don't forget to say thanks to some of the millions of men and women who have served our country.
Oh yeah, I'll make sure to thank any military servicemen if I see them.
Intramural flag football will be coming soon.
Please get signed up and prepare for the games.
Here's a quick red ribbon message from Mrs. Friday.
This is some artwork that our second and third graders did by cutting out their hands to make a stand to be drug-free. Hello, all you Whittier Wildcats. I really hope you enjoyed your Red Ribbon Week from last week. I just wanted to show you some of the things that the 4th and 5th graders did. Okay, number one, they had some color sheets in their class, just like I think all of you did, and we did that at recess too. But they also signed a pledge wall that they are going to stay drug-free over their lifetime, hopefully. And then the 5th graders also did a pledge wall so that they can say that they are going to also be drug-free for the rest of their lives. And let me show you a little bit more of what we did school-wide for Red Ribbon Week.
Thanks, Miss Friday. Last week we had Mr. Eco's assembly. Alyssa had a chance to take with Lola Eco. Let's see what she had to say.
Choice is up to you. You die in the landfill or be reused. You drop it like it's hot or take the shot, then recycle robot through the recycle robot. Hola, mis amigos, Eco here to say, no comprende, just throw it away. We use a lot of stuff, and to my dismay, a lot is not disposed of properly. And when we don't recycle, it starts a downward spiral. It's about time that this goes viral. Recycling is turning old things to new things, saving energy while reducing polluting. So when you get the chance, go and break out the dance, recycle roll.
Hello, Lola. Thank you for letting us interview you today. So, is it okay if we ask you a few questions?
Yes, you may.
Okay, so the first question is going to be, when did you decide to start helping the environment?
Let's see. Well, I've always liked the environment. It's ever since I was your age and I was little. I started with this show, Helping the Environment, about 3 months ago. And Mr. Eco saw me, and I was in Maryland, and he wanted to bring me all the way to California just to teach all you guys about the environment and about how important it is to make sure we keep animals safe, to make sure we keep ourselves safe, and to make sure we're healthy as well.
Our next question is, did you go to college before you start your acting career?
Yes, I did. I always figured there has to be a plan B in case acting doesn't work because it's really hard. And I went to college. I went to the University of Maryland College Park. I got 2 degrees. I got a degree in dance and I got a degree in family science. And I decided if I don't pursue dance and acting and performing, I would be a therapist.
So what exactly is your plan B?
A plan B basically is a backup if something that you really want to do does not work. That doesn't mean you don't work really, really hard for plan A. You push as hard as you can. But sometimes not everything is for everyone. Sometimes things don't work out the way that we want them to, and that's fine. Everyone has different paths, and that's where your plan B comes in. You try the second thing that you really, really want to do, and you pursue that as well. And most likely, you'll end up doing something you love.
Have any advice for the kids that are watching that want to go to college?
Yes, go to college. Go to college. It's totally fine if you want to pursue something in the entertainment world, but what I will say is it's really good to have a backup, number one, and number two, it's just good to have something outside of your passion, something else that you're good at. Because, for example, if you go to college, you get a degree, you can study what it is you want to pursue in the future. You can study another thing on top of that. Like, for example, I did dance and I did family science. Dance is my passion, and that's what I do now, and I act as well. But also, I have another degree in family science. So if I decided these legs are too old to jiggle, I can become a therapist, or I can work in like mental health, family therapy, things like that. And that's my plan B.
Well, thank you for letting us interview you today.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Alyssa and Lola.
Well, that wraps up today's broadcast. Thanks for watching WETV, and have a fantastic day and enjoy What's Up Whittier coming up right now.